Good afternoon, and welcome everyone to the 56th Annual ACEC Engineering and Surveying Excellence Awards. We are here this afternoon to celebrate the amazing achievements of ACEC engineering companies across the state. I would like to extend a special thanks to everyone for sharing your projects and for participating in today's virtual gala. Just last year at our ESE Gala in March, I was joking that in a meeting the governor wouldn't shake our hand and recommended fist bumps due to concerns about an unknown virus that was showing up in the United States. And if you recall, we handed out rewards and fist bumped our way through the program in Grand Rapids. Little did we know that 1 year later, there would be more than 570,000 confirmed cases in Michigan, and over 15,000 people would lose their lives to this virus. We also did not know that our work life would also change, and that many of our firms and clients would be working from home in 2021, and that Microsoft Teams and Zoom would become the primary means of communication and collaboration. But today we're going to focus on the positive. We have many things to be very proud of, many things to highlight: amazing projects, amazing firms, amazing clients, and amazing people. Before we get to the awards, please help me pay our final tribute to the 2020 ACEC Small Firm of the Year, FK Engineering, and the Large Firm of the Year, OHM Advisors. I would also like to recognize our Gold Program sponsors, which include Marsh Consultants, ADS, Anderson, Eckstein and Westrick, Dykema, Fishbeck, HED, Harley Ellis Delborough, Professional Underwriters, Rowe Professional Services Company, Ruby and Associates, Smith Group, Sullivan Ward, Patton, Gleason and Felty, Tetra Tech, and Wade Trim. Thank you very much for your sponsorships and to all of those who sponsored the event today. Next, I would like to recognize the committee that's so involved in putting this together. As you can imagine, this event takes a great deal of planning. We are typically thinking about preparing a venue, stage setup, registrations, sound and lighting, run of show, setting up project boards, and picking a location to take the photos, not to mention selecting a dinner menu. This year has been very different, but thankfully, we have an outstanding team that didn't dwell on what we couldn't do, but instead focused on what we could do. Our planning team rolled up their sleeves and went right to work to make this event successful. I would also like to take this time to recognize the following committee members. First of all, Wendy Sherrill from Wade Trim. Second, Rhiannon Finkler, Fishbeck. Jamie Piercy from PCIA. Our chair, Matt Norco from Bison Associates. Guy Stickler, our vice chair from Rowe Professional Services Company. Lauren Roller, Harley Ellis Devereaux. Rob Sedlak, OHM Advisors, who has done an amazing job in helping us put together this video presentation this year. Kathy Van Zee from ACEC Michigan office, who really holds all of this together. And not pictured is Joel Vandal from WSP. Our board liaison to this committee was Jason Null, Tetra Tech, who sits on our board of directors. I would now like to introduce our fearless leader, the 2021 ACEC Michigan president, Mr. Jack Wheatley. Jack is Vice President and Principal at Rowe Professional Services Company.
All right, thank you, Ron. ACEC Michigan is pleased to provide this opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of engineering firms throughout Michigan. We value the relationships and trust infrastructure owners put in our firms to develop solutions to improve safety and quality of life for Michigan residents across the state. Together, we're tackling the difficult job of repairing and improving Michigan's infrastructure so that we can grow our economy and make Michigan a destiny for both business and pleasure. I would like to congratulate all the firms who shared their projects. The talent and expertise of ACEC members are clearly on display this afternoon. As president, I've been very fortunate to have a great board of directors to show amazing leadership. And at this time, I'd like to introduce the 2020 to 2021 board of directors. I'll start with the officers. The president-elect is Chris Cook from Marsh. Our treasurer this year is John Kramer from OHM Advisors. Our immediate past president is Steve Gravelin, as you know, from Michael Baker International. International director is none other than Amy Trahey from Great Lakes Engineering Group. The rest of our board of directors consist of Barb Ahrens from Sincar Consulting, Rick Chilati from Bergman, Chuck Jamal from SME, Connie Haupt from Prine and Newhoff, Eric Morris with HNTB, Jason Nault with Tetra Tech, Ram from Somat Engineering, Jeff Shoemaker with Fishbeck, and Oge from Time Engineering, and Mike Weingarts from Smith Group. The board has done a great job leading the council through COVID past year. The pandemic forced ACEC to quickly adjust our programming and educational sessions to provide key information to member firms regarding COVID safety protocols, PPP loans, and communication from state and federal agencies. Our major events have become virtual, and ACEC member firms are learning how to run a business with most staff and clients working from home. The board has special virtual meetings and had special virtual meetings in March last year to provide direction for the council and staff, and continues to pivot as Michigan deals with the pandemic. Thanks to all the great members of the board for your leadership. Appreciate that. Now, I'd like to introduce Dan Fredendahl from OHM Advisors to present the Felix A. Anderson and Vernon B. Spalding Individual Awards. Dan's the chair of the Alumni Committee and past president of ACEC Michigan. Dan?
Thank you, Jack. Hello, today I have the privilege of presenting the ACEC Michigan Felix A. Anderson Image Award and the Vernon B. Spalding Leadership Award. So let's lead off with the Felix A. Anderson Image Award. Nominees for the prestigious Felix A. Anderson Image Award must be outstanding individuals who have contributed to enhancing the image of the profession and are perceived by the profession and in their communities as leaders. Their actions have positively impacted the public's understanding and appreciation of the engineering profession. They have a commitment to improving the awareness of engineers' contributions to quality of life, encouraged programs that promote pride in engineering, and demonstrated how they encouraged engineers to pursue leadership positions in the community. We are pleased to present the 2021 Felix A. Anderson Image Award to Kimberly Nowak. Kim, a graduate of Michigan Tech University's Civil and Environmental Engineering program, embodies the attributes I just mentioned. Throughout her career, she has shown leadership within the engineering profession and by taking leadership positions within the community. One commitment that stands out to me is for demonstrating engineers' contributions to the quality of life is shown by her presentations to student and civic groups. While many of us present on occasion, Kim has presented about twice a month for at least 15 years in a row, with a strong focus on student groups, the future engineers. She started her career with MDOT's construction division in Kalamazoo, and she then moved to a project office in St. Ignace before being promoted to the delivery engineer for the TSC in Newberry. In 2002, Kim accepted the position of chief engineer for the Mackinac Bridge Authority. She was appointed to the position of executive secretary, CEO of the Mackinac Bridge in 2019. She is the first woman to hold either of these positions in the Bridge Authority's 60-plus year history. And Kim gives back to her alma mater, MTU. She has served on the university's Civil and Environmental Professional Advisory Committee. She has returned to campus many times as a role model speaker for the Summer Youth Program and as part of the Visiting Women and Minority Lecture Scholar Series to engage with students, faculty, and staff about her career with the bridge. In recognition of her achievements, Kim was inducted into MTU's Presidential Council of Alumni and recently into the MTU Academy of Civil and Environmental Engineers. Kim enjoys hosting presentations and tours at the Mackinac Bridge for a broad range of groups. And as noted earlier, she travels around the state to give presentations about the bridge. Kim provides leadership at her church in Petoskey. She serves on the St. Ignace Public Library Board and on the board of the Superior Land Library Cooperative. Congratulations to the 2021 Felix A. Anderson Image Awardee, Kimberly Nowak.
I'm thrilled and very honored to be awarded with the Felix Anderson Award. I was really honored just to be nominated. Since the beginning of my career with MDOT, as I went from a general engineer up the ladder in the construction division, mentoring and sharing my knowledge has always been an important part of my job. When I took the job as chief engineer at the Mackinac Bridge, I soon realized that this new job would include something I hated to do, public speaking. I reluctantly jumped into this new role as ambassador for the Mackinac Bridge, and I learned fairly quickly that I enjoy doing presentations about the bridge. It helps that most audiences are very enthusiastic and love hearing about the bridge just as much as I love speaking about it. In 19 years working at the bridge, I've spoken with over 225 groups, ranging from a few Girl Scouts gathered around the boardroom table to several hundred history buffs at a historical conference or hundreds of engineers at a bridge conference. I've read storybooks about the bridge to preschoolers at story hour and given historical presentations to senior citizens at long-term care facilities. The topics range from historical and human interest to technical engineering details about bridge construction and inspection techniques. Young females interested in the STEM fields are some of my favorite groups to talk with. It's very rewarding when a little fourth grade girl raises her hand after one of my shows and says, "I'm going to be an engineer when I grow up." Getting women into engineering has improved a lot since I started out, but there's still a long way to go. When I tell strangers that I work at the Mackinac Bridge, they always ask me how I like being a toll taker. And then they're very surprised when I tell them what my real job is at the bridge. I look forward to a day when those stereotypes might be evened out more and people will not be surprised to see a woman in what has traditionally been a male-dominated career. I'm honored to be the first female chosen to receive the Felix Anderson Award, and I thank you again so much for recognizing me for the contributions I made to my community and to our engineering profession. Thank you.
Again, our thanks and congratulations to Kim. Our next individual award is for the Vernon B. Spalding Leadership Award. The Vernon B. Spalding Leadership Award is presented to outstanding individuals who have contributed significantly to the profession through their leadership role in ACEC, professional societies, academic and community service organizations, and the nominees are perceived by the profession and in their communities as leaders and demonstrate through their civic involvement how the quality of life in their community has been enhanced. And the winner of the 2021 Vernon B. Spalding Leadership Award is Keith Swaffer. Keith has demonstrated leadership all during his career. As a product of the Downriver Detroit area, Keith earned his way through Michigan State University by working summers in the steel foundries. Upon receiving both a bachelor's and a master's degree in civil engineering, he began his career at NTH Consultants as a staff engineer. Over the years, he held many project leadership and management positions within the firm. He was appointed as Chief Operations Officer and Executive Vice President in 1999. From that position, Keith has served as President of NTH, then CEO, and as part of the firm's transition plan, appointed Executive Chairman, and most recently, he's serving as Chairman Emeritus. Keith has been active in and provided leadership for several professional organizations over his career. Notably, he served as president of MSPE, has been the scholarship chairman since 2006, and is currently the MSPE representative on the Michigan QBS board. He was appointed by Governor Granholm to a seat on the Michigan Board of Professional Engineers, serving for one term. And Keith maintains involvement with the Michigan State University, having served on both the Civil Engineering Advisory Board, as well as the College of Engineering Advisory Board. Keith has been active with the ACEC at both the state and national levels. With ACEC Michigan, Keith started on a legislative committee, then was elected to the ACECM Board of Directors and served as president during the 2012-2013 year. He chaired the alumni committee for several years. And on a national level, he served as a trustee of the ACEC Retirement Trust for over 15 years, serving as chairman twice. He has been involved in the local community, assisting organizations in the city of Detroit, and providing leadership as finance chair, and he is a past parish council president for his church. Thank you for your leadership, and congratulations to the 2021 Vernon B. Spalding Leadership Awardee, Keith Swaffer.
Thanks, Dan, and good afternoon, everybody. I certainly consider receiving this award a great honor, especially when I look at the list of past award winners, and I would like to express my appreciation to the committee for selecting me. I feel very fortunate that two of my mentors, Jerry Nyer and Ben Tissio, both winners of the Spalding Award, encouraged me to become involved in ACEC at both the state and national level. And I would also like to thank my teammates at NTH for seeing the value in me and others in the firm in participating in ACEC. I have to say that in the many years I was able to participate in an ACEC committee, on the board, or as an officer, I always felt that I benefited as much or more than I gave, and that the people that I worked with and the relationships that I was able to build always made me eager to help. One of the most inspiring things about this organization is how, working together, we can accomplish great things to improve all our businesses. I think back to when I was first involved with the legislative committee many, many years ago, and how getting a bill through the legislature on limitation of liability was the key objective. We worked on this for many years through many legislative days and hearings until this was finally accomplished. This was a long-term commitment that without the continued leadership of Ron Brinke and many generations of board members would not have happened. I think the best lesson here is that all great things take time and effort, and so continuing to involve the younger members of your firm in ACEC so that they can become tomorrow's leaders will be key to continuing to accomplish great things in the future. Again, thank you so much for this wonderful award.
Each year, the Engineering Excellence Committee chooses judges based on the types of projects submitted, the knowledge and expertise of the judges, and through recommendations by colleagues. Judges review project submittals and determine the winners based on the following criteria: innovative application of new or existing techniques, complexity of the project, future value to the engineering or surveying profession, social, economic, and sustainable design considerations, and successfully exceeding owner-client needs. The judges first score the projects individually, and the committee compiles all the results. The judges then get together to review the scores, discuss unique aspects of the projects, and assign awards. We have put together a video clip from this year's judging process so you can see firsthand how it's done. Well, thanks again. I really appreciate the time and effort that you put into this. To go through 32 projects and try to rank them all is not an easy task sometimes. Looking at the average scores, they are very close this year. In fact, closer than I've ever seen them. So let's try to talk this out and find out from your perspective which project you think deserves to be the eminent conceptor, the highest project.
I think my ranking was based more on the number of entities that they had to deal with.
Just because it was so complex.
Well, I think just the complexity.
Difficulty to the whole project, just the cultural sensitivity side of it.
But I viewed it as something that's really all-encompassing of an engineering firm. It takes the whole ball of wax to get a project like this to pull together.
You know, it's just not good enough to be an engineer anymore. You have to do so many things and look at the quality of life, look at the future.
What innovative technologies did it use and sustainable?
Sustainability continuously in the project site.
I thought fit well with the sustainability.
They mentioned like this is a first, it's a first in Michigan.
This really sets Michigan up future thinking.
You're being progressive, you're being innovative.
Very innovative architectural component.
Did more than just solve the problem that it had to. It looked at everything else and kind of incorporated a solution for all of it.
That's a good sustainability aspect.
You can make it simple. You can take away versus build, and you really have to look at the whole picture, and it's more sustainable sometimes to open it up to nature versus put a structure in.
Interesting that nature won.
Again, some of the sustainability aspects of the project.
The sustainability aspects of it for me is what made it score really high.
Sustainable, and it seemed innovative.
How innovative is that? Well, yeah, just the permitting issues. How the heck did they get Eagle to allow them to build this?
Some additional thought and design to make it work, look good, and be functional.
You forget the neighbors. You get buried in the glam, but if you help the guy next door and your neighbors and build your communities at the roots, that's where it's at.
This project was very, very good, especially for a small community.
Because of the accessibility and the way that they had to work together as a team.
Let's try it again. Everybody that thinks it should give me a thumbs up. Everybody that should not, give me a thumbs down.
I know we've been on the call a long time, but I'll tell you, reading these applications, and I think a lot of what the firms and engineers are doing, it's like even on the airport thing, they brought the kids from Calvin University and they walked them through the projects. I think more and more, as it's been said, while we may be engineers or work in an engineering field, we're becoming much more than that. And I think even advocating for our industry.
Many thanks to all the judges for your time and expertise this year. We will start the project awards tonight by giving the award for Best Board Design. As part of the project submittal, each firm is required to create and submit a 30 by 30 project board. The board should tell the story of the project using quality pictures and text. The graphic award for the best board design goes to AECom and Interfluve for the Boardman River Dam's Ecosystem Restoration Project. Congratulations. ACEC encourages firms to use this event to showcase their capabilities and accomplishments. We would like to thank all the firms who submitted projects for this year's competition, which included 37 projects, 32 engineering, and 5 surveying. 7 Michigan projects went on to compete at the ACEC National Competition. The judges have given a total of 22 awards this year, 13 Merit Awards, 7 Honorable Conceptor Awards, and 2 Eminent Conceptor Awards, 1 for engineering and 1 for surveying. The Eminent Conceptor is the highest award that recognizes the project deemed to be outstanding for its overall achievement.
Auburn Road was once like many streets that exist in our cities and towns. It prioritized vehicle traffic, creating a barrier between neighborhoods. Recognizing the area's potential, the City of Rochester Hills initiated a reconstruction project with goals to promote redevelopment, improve walkability and safety, and encourage traffic calming. To support these goals, the design team applied a variety of innovative strategies. From introducing roundabouts to eliminating driveways, multiple features increase safety. With its plaza featuring a splash pad, rain gardens that manage stormwater, artwork, and lighting, the results elevate the project from a road improvement to a community transformation. ACEC Michigan is pleased to present an Engineering Merit Award to OHM Advisors for the Auburn Road Reconstruction and Streetscape Project for the City of Rochester Hills.
Rurally located West Shore Community College had a well water system with a high concentration of organic material causing unsavory odors, discoloration, and overall poor water quality. This limited firefighting capabilities and future development. Fleece and Vandenbrink designed an elevated 50,000 gallon water tank with an automated water flushing device. This solved the limited water capacity and quality plaguing the college and eliminated stagnant water concerns during semester breaks. The automated flushing device easily monitors chlorine levels, flushes water when needed, and is environmentally friendly and cost-effective. Automated flushing helps provide proper water chlorination, making clean water just a flush away. An Engineering Merit Award goes to Fleece and Vandenbrink for making clean water a flush away for the West Shore Community College campus.
This Hubbell Clark design project included development of emergency repair plans for the removal of existing precast panels and construction of 166 linear feet of a new low-profile cast-in-place concrete wall. The new wall is supported by a drilled soil anchor system and reinforces an aging auger cast pile earth retention system that surrounds the lower levels of the McNamara Terminal parking deck. The design team implemented several innovative strategies, and coordination with the contractor and other airport stakeholders was a must in order to successfully complete this complex structural repair. An Engineering Merit Award is presented to Hubbell Clark for the DTW Emergency Retaining Wall Repairs Project for the Wayne County Airport Authority.
Envision Ada is a resident-led vision for the future of Ada Village. Financially supported by the private-public partnership between Ada Township and Amway, the initiative involved more than 100 community forums to ensure an informed design and alignment with residents. With leadership from Progressive AE, Speck & Associates, and Moore & Brueging, Envision Ada was smoothly transferred from a vision to reality. With new streetscapes, extensions, and redirections of existing roads, community space, Riverside Park, and new office and retail space, Envision Ada is making this small village a more vibrant place to live, work, and play. ACEC is proud to present an Engineering Merit Award to Moore & Brueging, Progressive AE, and Speck & Associates for the Envision Ada project.
The Calhoun County Road Department discovered existing culverts along Halbert Road and reached the point of critical failure. Whiteman worked collaboratively with the Road Department and Northern Concrete Pipe to create a solution to replace 5 existing degrading culverts with a single transformative structure that would not detrimentally affect the route and flow of the Wabuskin Creek. The team's solution was the use of a precast 20-foot by 5-foot curved concrete box culvert with wing walls that ensured the natural bends in the creek flow were maintained, providing a safe travel corridor for commuters and left the environmental sensitive banks undisturbed. Whiteman is presented with an Engineering Merit Award for the Halbert Road Culvert Project for the Calhoun County Road Department.
Innovative by Nature is both the perfect short summary for Innovation Hills and the motto of Rochester Hills. Deliberately concepted, designed, and constructed to be harmonious with the existing natural beauty of the area and be unlike any other park in the community, Innovation Hills lives up to its inspiration in often inconspicuous ways. From seemingly decorative features being functional stormwater management systems to bold new glowstone technology being incorporated into common building materials, fresh ideas permeate this park. These sustainable ideas help create a close connection to nature and make it universally accessible to the community. An Engineering Merit Award goes to Hubbell Clark and the City of Rochester Hills for the Innovation Hills project.
Livernois Avenue between Margaretta and 8 Mile in Detroit has been transformed into a welcoming streetscape with a dedicated left turn lane, wider sidewalks, on-street parking, raised bike lanes, and more. NTH provided the site civil construction plans for a complete makeover, meeting the community's vision. In coordination with Spachman Massa Michaels, NTH provided the plans for the removal of the median and existing travel configuration, completely redesigning the entire corridor to the right-of-way limits. NTH's team of civil professionals was able to accomplish the various aspects of this major design under a demanding project delivery schedule and site constraints to ensure access to the existing business. ACEC Michigan is pleased to present an Engineering Merit Award to NTH Consultants for the Livernois Avenue of Fashion Makeover Project for the City of Detroit Department of Public Works.
This $50 million pavement reconstruction and expansion project provides the Gerald R. Ford International Airport with a long-term solution for serving air traffic over the coming decades. This complex project required multiple construction phases over 3 years with continuous stakeholder communication and maximized flexibility for future development at the airport. It included 215,000 square yards of 16-inch Portland cement concrete pavement and the replacement and upgrade of infrastructure around the terminal. This included the stormwater drainage system, under drains, water mains, sanitary sewer, lighting, and signage. Sustainable project elements included the automated glycol recovery system and material reuse and recycling. An Engineering Merit Award goes to C&S Companies for the Terminal Apron Reconstruction and Expansion Project for the Gerald R. Ford International Airport Authority.
Originally constructed in the 1930s, the Downriver Sewage Disposal System serves 13 downriver communities that make up the Downriver Utility Wastewater Authority. For decades, Wayne County owned the complex system while the authority funded it. In 2015, the authority purchased the system from the county and engaged a system manager to both facilitate the ownership transition and navigate challenges moving forward. From driving facility and equipment improvements to developing a plan for future capital investments, the system manager represents a unique application of engineering expertise. The resulting relationship has improved environmental, economic, and social outcomes for the downriver communities. OHM Advisors is presented with an Engineering Merit Award for the Utility Restructuring for Long-Term Success Project.
Located along the Saginaw River, the 52-year-old Universal Pump Station is owned and operated by the Saginaw County Public Works Commissioner and is essential in providing flood control for the heavily populated municipalities of Saginaw Charter Township, City of Zmilwaukee, and Carrollton Township. Spicer Group was responsible for designing $4.2 million in upgrades to the station, which included increasing pump capacity to 121,600 gallons per minute, thanks to 3 new 200 horsepower and 2 new 100 horsepower axial flow pumps. The station is now fully automated and can be completely monitored and operated remotely by using a mobile device or computer. ACEC of Michigan is pleased to present an Engineering Merit Award to Spicer Group for the Universal Pump Station project completed for the Saginaw County Public Works Commissioner.
The saline wastewater treatment plant's failing odor control equipment was affecting the quality of life for nearby residents and the community. This project implemented an optimal combination of both carbon absorbers and biological odor control technologies, each targeted at specific processes and the odors generated by each, to provide the most effective and lowest cost solution. Equipment performance has exceeded national standards by demonstrating odor removal of over 99.4%. Odor complaints in the community are negligible, and the city, once considering moving the wastewater treatment plant, is now discussing facility expansion that will save tens of millions of dollars for the Saline sewer users. The final engineering merit award goes to Tetra Tech for the wastewater treatment plant odor control project for the city of Saline.
We will now award our ACEC scholarships. The ACEC of Michigan Scholarship Program was created to promote the profession and to provide financial support to those individuals pursuing careers in engineering and surveying. On an annual basis, ACEC awards scholarships to deserving college students who have completed their freshman year and are enrolled in an ABET accredited engineering or surveying program. Recipients of the award are evaluated in the following areas: work experience, extracurricular and community activities, references, grade point average, and a written essay. Applicants must have worked for a private engineering, architectural, or surveying firm in the past 24 months. This year, ACEC awarded 6 students a total of $20,000. Our first scholarship recipient is Michelle Bellini, a junior at Michigan Tech with an environmental engineering major. She interned at Hubbell Roth & Clark and worked as a field observer on a water and sewer system project. Michelle is active in the Society of Environmental Engineers, Green Campus Enterprise, Adopt a Highway, and the Humane Society. Michelle has been awarded a $2,500 scholarship. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bellini. I would like to start by thanking the American Council of Engineering Companies of Michigan for the scholarship. It will help me pursue my degree in environmental engineering at Michigan Tech University. I'd also like to thank Hubbell Roth & Clark for the experience opportunity and getting me familiar with the different aspects of consulting engineering. These will help my goals of creating a more sustainable, environmentally friendly future with an emphasis on water quality.
Michaela Top attends Calvin University. She is in her senior year pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in engineering. She has worked at NTH Consultants as a technical intern since May of 2019. She has served as both secretary and vice president of the Society of Women Engineers at Calvin. She also facilitates Cans for Care at Calvin and volunteers at her church. Michaela is receiving a $2,500 scholarship. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Michaela Top, and I'm graduating with an engineering degree at Calvin University. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to the Michigan chapter of American Council of Engineering Companies for providing me and other students like me with the financial support. I'm so grateful for the investments made in these future generations, and I am encouraged and just so honored to be receiving this grant. This grant provides me with some relief from the financial burdens that can come from pursuing an engineering degree, and I am just looking forward to finishing up my degree with less of the pressure that I get from that support. So thank you so much.
Our next scholarship recipient is Evan Ward. Evan is a senior at Michigan State University. Go Green. He will be graduating this spring with a Bachelor of Science degree in construction management. He worked at WSP in Detroit as an MDOT inspector during the last construction season. His supervisor at WSP described him as a wonderful asset to the WSP team, eager to learn and a team player. Congratulations to Evan on receiving a $2,500 scholarship.
Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Ward, and I'm a senior at Michigan State University studying construction management. I want to thank the American Council of Engineering Companies for this scholarship. It is an honor and a privilege to accept this from your organization. This scholarship will help me pay for my last year of college. My goal is to join ACEC as soon as I graduate college and hope to meet as many fellow members as possible. I want to thank WSP for giving me the opportunity to intern there over the summer. I was fortunate to learn an incredible amount of firsthand knowledge during my internship there, and I'm very grateful to them for allowing me to be a part of their team this past summer. Thank you again to ACEC and WSP for this scholarship award.
Next up is Albert Edney, a sophomore at North Carolina A&T State University. Albert is pursuing a degree in civil engineering. He interned at Ruby & Associates, where according to Tricia Ruby, he performed exceptional work that went beyond internship requirements. Albert is a member of the American Society of Civil Engineers, the National Society of Black Engineers, and the Institute of Transportation Engineers. He volunteers with a number of religious and community service organizations. Albert is a recipient of a $3,500 scholarship. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Albert Edney, ACEC. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity, for giving me such a catapult to my future, honestly. First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me an opportunity to further my gifts with working at Ruby and working in Michigan. And even though it was virtual, it's still an enriching and amazing experience. And so just having the opportunity to further my gifts and ultimately ACEC, you guys are helping me reach my goals as I'm trying to graduate without any debt from college and also from graduate school. And so you guys, I'm getting a little closer to that goal every day. And I thank you so much for that opportunity and the blessing on my life. And so honestly, thank you so much, ACEC of Michigan, for helping me reach my goals and get closer to all of my dreams that I want to accomplish in the future. So God bless you all this amazing afternoon, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the year. Thank you.
Graham Gould is a junior at Hope College. He is majoring in civil engineering with a minor in math. He interned at Fleece and Van Brink Engineering over the summer, as well as over the extended holiday break. His employer recommendation letter states he is dependable, self-starting, efficient, and professional beyond his years. He is heavily involved with Engineers Without Borders and has traveled to Kenya to install deep wells. ACEC Michigan has awarded Graham a $4,000 scholarship. Congratulations. Each year, Professional Concepts Insurance Agency offers a $1,000 scholarship using the ACEC criteria, but with more significant weight to the student's community service efforts. This year's PCIA scholarship is awarded to Graham Gould. In addition to his work with Engineers Without Borders, Graham also participates in Hope College volunteer services. He has gone on mission trips to Guatemala, served as camp counselor, and volunteers at his church. Congratulations, Graham, for also winning the $1,000 PCIA scholarship.
First off, I'd like to thank ACEC Michigan and Professional Concepts Insurance Agency for selecting me for this scholarship. This scholarship not only provides me the financial assistance for my college studies, but also the encouragement and recognition for my hard work and that I'm heading down the right path. It is my goal to one day become a civil professional engineer, and with each opportunity that comes my way, I'm able to see that goal more clearly. Looking at those in and a part of the ACEC organization, I hope to one day be like you, giving back to the next generation of young engineers. Thank you again for your willingness to help students like myself succeed.
Our final scholarship winner is Grace Zalubas. Grace is a sophomore at the University of Michigan with a civil engineering major. She has a perfect 4.0 grade point average. She has worked for Tetra Tech since May of 2020. Her reference letters from both her supervisor at Tetra Tech and her professor describes Grace as the best of the best. She is active in several student organizations, including the American Society of Civil Engineers and Society of Women Engineers, among others. She also participates in the National Association of Women in Construction and the NEF Design Drafting Competition. The scholarship committee is pleased to award Grace a $5,000 scholarship. Congratulations, Grace.
Thank you very much for awarding me this scholarship. I would like to thank the members of the ACEC of Michigan Scholarship Committee for making these awards possible. The application process for this scholarship really encouraged me to reflect on my career goals. And as my goal in my future career is to become a structural engineer working in consulting, this award from the ACEC of Michigan will really help me to reach that goal. This scholarship means a lot to me as an engineering student, and I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to apply for it this year. Again, thank you all for this incredible honor.
The Solidarity House, headquarters of the International Union United Automobile Aerospace and Agriculture Implement Workers of America since 1951, was dedicated by UAW President Walter P. Reuther. Notable visitors included Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Cesar Chavez, Bill Clinton, Walter Mondale, Harry Truman, Henry Ford II, Jackie Robinson, Jerry Lewis, and many others. Following the July 13, 2019 fire, terrestrial and aerial scanning, over 10 billion points, were performed accurately, documenting both interior and exterior imagery and dimensions. Accurate plans and visual images throughout the design and reconstruction process were invaluable to architects, mechanical, electrical, structural, civil, and trade contractors. A Surveying Merit Award goes to Anderson, Eckstein, and Westrick for the UAW Solidarity House, terrestrial and aerial scanning project.
UAV LiDAR was used to collect 2 landslide areas along M26 and M38 in Ontonagon County. The overall goal of the project was to generate a digital terrain model and provide more global perspective of these areas impacted by the landslides. Using this approach, SSI was able to prove that the UAV LiDAR was able to effectively penetrate the vegetation to meet accuracy specifications required for the soft surface areas. By providing the MDOT geotechnical team with a highly accurate DTM, they were able to start designing a fix for these landslide areas and protect our roadways. Surveying Solutions is presented with a Surveying Merit Award for the UAV LiDAR Expansive Topographic Monitoring Project for the Michigan Department of Transportation.
The US 31 Manistee Bridge showcases innovation, brilliant architecture, and pragmatic design. As part of its rehabilitation, Spalding DeDecker provided an as-built design survey to the Michigan Department of Transportation, which will be used to replace and upgrade the gears, tread castings, and other functional elements. The team used LiDAR technology and created a customized workflow to provide essential deliverables, including a registered point cloud. Utilizing 4 3D scanners and coordinating with the bridge operator, Spalding DeDecker was able to capture the data safely with minimal interruptions and produce information for future rehabilitation of the bridge, thus extending its life and reducing cost. A Surveying Honorable Conceptor Award goes to Spalding DeDecker and the Michigan Department of Transportation for the US 31 Bascule Bridge Design Survey Project.
Hello, my name is Carl Brandis. I'm the MDOT Metro Region Surveyor. At the time of this project, though, I was the manager of the Survey Support Unit with the central office. We were approached by one of the bridge squads with this rather unique scanning project to do the track and tread assemblies of the Bascule Bridge over the Manistee River. This was not like one of our typical route surveys, and we needed to identify one of our survey consultants that had expertise in industrial or mechanical scanning. And that's what led us to select Spalding DeDecker for this project.
I'm Nick Dunn from Spalding DeDecker, and I was the survey project manager on this project. Thank you very much, Carl, and we appreciate MDOT for selecting Spalding DeDecker on this unique project. This project allowed us to use our industrial and surveying laser scanning expertise to develop methods of using 4 separate laser scanners simultaneously while dealing with bridge position and timing coordination. This also included the development of a unique reverse registration process in order for the final point cloud deliverables. This project had many moving parts, and we enjoyed the challenges to help make this task a success. Thank you very much.
And now for your 2021 Surveying Eminent Conceptor Award winner. The 8.5-mile relief drain in-system storage scan project for the Macomb County Public Works Commission involved scanning and surveying of a 4.5-mile, 11.5 to 12-foot diameter municipal pipe to identify its location and elevation, determine invert elevation, and establish the size of taps and leads entering the pipe. The gathered data will be used to place in-system storage devices to store flow in the pipe during large rain events. Scanning the relief drain provided an accurate 3D point cloud model, which was used to document the condition of the pipe and the overall system. ACEC Michigan is pleased to present the 2021 Surveying Eminent Conceptor Award to the team of Fishbeck and Tetra Tech for the 8.5-mile relief drain project for Macomb County.
Hi, I'm Candace Miller. I'm the Macomb County Public Works Commissioner, and I am so appreciative of being one of the award winners tonight in partnership with Tetra Tech and Fishbeck, two great consulting engineers. We have a especially close relationship with them. And one of the impetus of why I'm even in office actually is to try to stop combined sewer overflows from going out into Lake St. Clair. And so we are doing a project, that's why we're getting this award tonight, on something called in-system storage. Many of you are probably familiar with it, but Fishbeck has really done a great job for us in doing a 3D scan so that we're able to present and sell this project, because everything is money, right, to 2 different city councils and other kinds of stakeholders, because the ratepayers are going to have to pay for this. But we want to do it because everything is toward water quality for us. Everything that we do in our department is about quality of life, water quality, and how can we be a component of economic prosperity. And so we always talk about the blue economy, right, being on Lake St. Clair there. Well, one of the critical elements of this 3D scan was they were very careful so that we were able to see each connection in our pipe. This is a 12-foot unreinforced concrete pipe, because as we do this in-system storage, we want to obviously ensure that we never have any basement backups. So at any rate, this 3D scan that they really are winning the award for tonight, but they have been value engineers to us, a real value add, and we're quite excited with our project, and how delightful that we're actually, all of us are getting an award for this, because it's been a great partnership, and it's always about partnering and about team. So thanks so very, very much.
I'm Tim Platts. I'm the Survey Department Director at Fishbeck. And I'd like to thank ACEC for the award and everybody involved, Macomb Public Works, Tetra Tech, our office staff and our field staff, to come up with an innovative idea to create this great project. One special thanks I want to throw out is to Vince and the Confined Space Rescue Crews at Macomb Public Works for helping us create a safe work environment to work in a situation that can be very dangerous if not properly planned and equipped. And we were able to gather the information that needed so that good decisions could be made going forward. So it was a great project and really thinking outside the box on how we're going to do this.
The design for the new First Automotive Works Group Research and Development Center combines the most advanced planning and engineering principles with traditional Chinese building culture to create a unique home for the R&D campus. Site design elements for the 130-acre, 5.5 million gross square foot R&D center include a forecourt, an arrival court, a reflecting pond with a water promenade, a 9.3 acre green roof, clear circulation routes, and on-site stormwater treatment. An Engineering Honorable Conceptor Award goes to Smith Group for the First Automotive Works Research and Development Center.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Weingartz and I'm from Smith Group. On behalf of the entire Smith Group team, we would like to thank ACEC for recognizing this great project. This R&D center is a great representation of the FAW brand. Not only does it connect design excellence and efficiency to culture, but it also demonstrates unique, innovative engineering design and creates an environment that fosters collaboration. This project at FAW, the Smith Group team is very proud of, and as well as the FAW team.
There are people who are passionate about revitalizing their communities all over Michigan, including the suburbs, and this team is no exception. Completed in under 12 months, This state-of-the-art modern office building serves as the new headquarters for Frank Rewald & Sons, a family-owned, century-old constructor of communities, relationships, and buildings. Rewald's commitment to stay true to their community roots, their dedication to responsibly embracing environmental stewardship, and the team's dedication to overcoming Herculean redevelopment challenges resulted in an exceptional redevelopment success story. ACEC Michigan is pleased to present an Engineering Honorable Conceptor Award to SME for the Frank Rewald & Sons Headquarters Project.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for this award. We were very happy to have converted a vacant site in Rochester and turned it into the Rewald World Headquarters, especially during our 100-year celebration. It was a very challenging project working along the banks of the Paint Creek, and I want to thank AKA Architects, SME Engineers, Eagle, especially Michelle Bacon, and of course the City of Rochester. Nick Banda helped make this a very successful and fun project. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I just want to say thank you very much for the award. We're really honored to receive this award, especially after all the challenges that we worked through with this complicated brownfield site. The team that we put together with Frank Rewald & Sons, Eagle, the City of Rochester, Oakland County, and many other partners helped make this project come to fruition. And we were able to overcome significant environmental challenges, brownfield challenges, structural challenges, and the design techniques that we used on this got us over the hump. And I just want to thank ACEC once again for the award. Thank you.
The Dearborn Central Energy Plant was constructed on Ford's Research and Engineering Center campus as a centralized and renewable power source in partnership with DTE Energy. Wade Trim created the specialized underground infrastructure network required to power the plant using a comprehensive and integrated design approach that included extensive subsurface investigation. Major accomplishments include developing a 3D model of all existing and new underground infrastructure, routing new utilities through a matrix of existing utilities and site constraints, and maintaining operations and protecting historic buildings, as well as highly calibrated test track during construction. Wade Trim is presented with an Engineering Honorable Conceptor Award for its work on the Ford Dearborn Central Energy Plant Site Project for the Ford Motor Company and DTE Energy.
I'm Eric Smith from Wade Trim, and with me today is Chris Bossard from Wade Trim, James Britton from Ford Motor Company, and Craig Seeloff from DTE Energy. And I would like to thank Ford Motor Company and DTE Energy for the opportunity for Michigan-based companies like Wade Trim, SME, and Peter Bassel Associates to be a part of the Ford Dearborn Central Energy Plant site. This project is transforming the site to a state-of-the-art research facility that will bring the next generation of innovators to Ford Motor Company. Project goals for a renewable and sustainable energy source, not only for Ford's research campus, but also to serve as a backup for the power grid, were met, and the project team worked in a collaborative effort with DTE and Ford, along with several other project stakeholders, building discipline, engineer process leads, to meet a deadline to have the plant operating by the end of 2019. Thank you also to ACEC Michigan for recognizing this important project.
The Boardman River implementation team was led by the Grand Traverse Band of Ojibwe and included many agencies, governments, and other organizations. The largest river restoration project in the history of Michigan, AECom and Interflu designed the removal of 2 large dams and the restoration of the river and floodplains within their former impoundments. Restoration of the Boardman River through the removal of the Sabin and Boardman dams resulted in reconnecting over 100 miles of free-flowing cold water stream, direct restoration of more than 2 river miles of native cold water fisheries habitat, and creation of hundreds of acres of wetlands. An Engineering Honorable Conceptor Award goes to AECom and Interflu for the Boardman River Dam's Ecosystem Restoration Project.
This is Troy Naparella with AECOM. On behalf of AECOM, Interflu, and the project partners, I'm proud to accept this award. While it took hundreds of people to make this a successful and safe restoration project, I'd like to recognize Dan Devon, Jason Plum, Marty Melcher, Mike Burke, and Andy Sally for their exceptional technical contributions.
Frank Deturi, Boardman River Dam's Settlement Implementation Team. Of course, there would never have been a project without the hard work of staff and volunteers from the Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians, the Grand Traverse County, City of Traverse City, CRA, and numerous state and federal resource agencies.
This is Marty Melcher from Interflu. On behalf of the team, the project partners and funders, a big thank you to ACEC for this very important award.
Before we present the remaining project awards, we will present the 2021 ACEC Michigan Member Firm of the Year. To receive the Member Firm of the Year award, firms must document the following judging criteria. Number 1, contributions to the success and growth of ACEC. Number 2, advancement of the consulting design profession. And number 3, strong involvement in community service. Firms are judged not only for their status as respected members of the consultant community, but specifically for their professional leadership in ACEC and the communities in which they serve. ACEC Indiana judged the submittals for this year's competition. The winner of this year's ACEC Michigan Member Firm of the Year award is Abbenmarsh. Abbenmarsh's tradition of service dates back to 1979, when the company was first founded in Southwest Michigan. Now, with more than 40 years of experience and 9 offices in Michigan and Indiana, Abbenmarsh has become a premier provider of a wide array of professional services, providing superior customer value and improving communities for a variety of private and public sector clients. Abbenmarsh has developed a short video to share with you today.
Abbenmarsh is a dedicated team of professionals who are passionate about helping others, with client services at the core of everything we do. We design the infrastructure and spaces that make our cities hum, with a keen eye on enhancing the sustainability, resiliency, and livability of our communities. The communities and clients we serve know that by working with us, they're collaborating with a firm that helps foster opportunity in their community. Abbenmarsh has been in business for over 40 years and an active member of ACEC Michigan for much of that time. The pillars of our success are rooted in community engagement, advancing the consulting design profession, and contributing to the success and growth of ACEC Michigan. Our mission focuses on improving communities and making lives better by creating great places, but it goes beyond that. Since our beginning in 1979, Abbenmarsh has served as a leader in supporting communities through active volunteerism and charitable donations. We empower our staff to tackle the challenges they see in their own communities. Our staff enjoy a flexible work-life balance that enables them to engage in community activities and volunteer opportunities, in addition to focusing on their career goals. We work tirelessly to support the causes we're passionate about. Abbenmarsh provides a volunteer paid time off program, which allows our staff to support charities by giving of their time during the work week. Additionally, our philanthropic program encourages employees to request support from Abbenmarsh and their coworkers for charities they are passionate about. Abbenmarsh employees participate on the boards and commissions of several local communities, and we are proud sponsors of many local charity programs, including Habitat for Humanity, Adopt a Highway, the Benton Harbor St. Joseph Rotary, Feeding West Michigan, and Holiday Angel Tree programs, to name a few. Engaging future generations in the design process offers young people a sense of belonging in their own communities. We frequently solicit feedback from the community, including local students, to ensure that our plans are inclusive and have all users in mind. We are looking decades ahead to design and engineer a brighter future for our clients, our families, and the communities where we live, work, and play. We see each project and each interaction with the community as a chance to innovate, always with the goal of creating something that will last for future generations. We invest heavily in leadership training and the career advancement of each of our staff members. With new design tools and data-driven insights, we're unleashing the talents of our staff to enhance the communities we serve. We take pride in serving as an advocate for the design engineering profession in our local communities. We're also leading efforts to begin apprenticeship programs in surveying and construction technician services through our local community college. Marsh supports ACEC Michigan in many forms. In addition to serving on several ACEC committees and forums,
our firm regularly recruits new member firms and mentors incoming members. We often serve as a liaison between ACEC Michigan, local governments, state agencies, and outside organizations such as MDOT, EAGLE, USDA, MEDC, and others, helping to establish meaningful connections while advancing ACEC Michigan goals.
Thank you to ACEC Michigan for recognizing our commitment to community service and for honoring us with this prestigious award.
Accepting the award for Marsh is President Chris Cook.
Wow. Thank you, ACEC. And thanks to the member firms who have advised and worked with us, our clients, and our staff for all the support that you've provided us as we've grown. Since getting actively involved in ACEC many years ago, we've really enjoyed the conferences, the partnerships with MDOT, EAGLE, USDA, and others, the state legislative days, the trips to Capitol Hill, and mostly socializing with a beer or two with friends. The value of ACEC to Avonmarsh and me personally has been immeasurable. We are proud to serve as an active member of ACEC, and we are honored to be selected as the ACEC Michigan 2021 Firm of the Year. Thank you.
Enclosed in 1926, Allen Creek now sees frequent stormwater events exceeding its capacity and leading to flooding near Depot Street and Main Street in Ann Arbor. In addition, overland flows are impeded by the railroad berm, which parallels the Huron River, exacerbating the local flooding problem. The same railroad berm also serves as a barrier for citizens looking to use the trail system, which also parallels the river. This project addressed both of these issues by constructing a berm opening and connecting trail, highlighted by a short-term track outage where the work within the railroad right-of-way was performed quickly and safely. The second runner-up for the Engineering Eminent Conceptor Award is Bergman for the Allen Creek Berm Opening Project for the City of Ann Arbor.
I'm Brian Slazewski, Project Manager with the City of Ann Arbor. The Allen Creek Berm Opening is an innovative and complex project that required years of planning, multi-agency cooperation, and a dedicated professional team led by Bergman Engineering. On behalf of the City of Ann Arbor, thank you for this ACEC Project Award.
Hi, this is Jeremy Hedden with Bergman. On behalf of the entire design team, thank you to ACEC and the selection committee for recognizing this important project. I'd also like to thank the City of Ann Arbor and their partners, especially MDOT's Office of Rail, for the vision and leadership throughout the entire process. Thank you.
A 172-year-old German-based company that makes the highest-end optics, measuring devices, and medical scanning equipment was seeking an AE firm to help them do what they do even better, to develop an energy-conscious regional headquarters and sales center that enhances both their capabilities and client experience. Temperature change spoils precise measurement because parts grow or shrink. Traditionally, this meant expensive, inhuman, closed-box metrology labs. By zeroing in on measuring tools needed for air temperature stability versus precision, this design creates a uniquely stable, cost-effective HVAC system and a welcoming workspace with links between daylight and staff. The first runner-up for the Engineering Eminent Conceptor Award goes to Smith Group for the Zeiss Regional Headquarters Project.
I would like to thank the American Council of Engineering Companies for recognizing our new building project. This project perfectly reflects our identity and is a great representation of the Zeiss brand, both leading and precise. It demonstrates exemplary engineering designed by the Smith Group, along with inspiring concepts for our staff and customers. The elevated workplace environment encourages creativity, innovation, collaboration, and offers comfortable and efficient customer spaces. We look forward to many years of serving and supporting our North American customers from this facility.
Zeiss welcomed us to understand the physics of metrology, to explore its drivers, then to realize a thermally stable tool space wrapped in an architecture of wellness and understated delight.
And now for your 2021 Engineering Eminent Conceptor Award winner. The Michigan Accelerated Rail Project enhances mobility in Michigan through the rail infrastructure improvements on the Chicago to Detroit passenger rail corridor between Dearborn and Kalamazoo, Michigan. Quandel Consultants served as the as-needed engineer and owner's representative for MDOT's Office of Rail, working as an extension of department staff during the unique project, which saw MDOT become the owner of high-speed railroad infrastructure for the first time. Before the project, Amtrak service was plagued with train delays due to the degraded infrastructure, and the project team successfully removed those delays and improved the overall condition of the railroad to accommodate train speeds up to 110 miles per hour. The 2021 Engineering Eminent Conceptor Award goes to Quandel Consultants for the Michigan Accelerated Rail Project completed for MDOT's Office of Rail.
Good afternoon. I'm Rob Lippert, the current MDOT project manager for this project. First, I would like to thank ACEC for recognizing the success of this unique and challenging project, and for recognizing the importance of another mode of transportation. I need to give a shout out to Tim Hefner, who had the vision to embark on this project a decade ago. Then to Director Steidel and Governor Snyder, who shared his vision of how this project would benefit the state of Michigan. We also could not have done this without the funding support from our state leaders and from the FRA. Michigan was a leader to purchase and upgrade a rail corridor. After our success, other states are now following us, like Virginia. We are the only state with 110-mile-an-hour train service outside the Northeast Corridor. Most of you think this rail corridor is all about Amtrak. It is more than that. There's a lot of Michigan grain exported on this set of tracks, along with most of the Ford trucks built in Dearborn. With the Amtrak passenger service, the spin-off support industries, the freight service, this rail corridor is an economic benefit to the state. One person cannot do a project like this. As you know, a successful team needs a vision and a great team. Dan Schulte, the project manager from Quandel Consultants, who was here from the beginning, is very vital to our success. Dan, can you please say a few words about our great team?
Thanks so much, Rob. My name is Dan Schulte with Quandel Consultants, and I want to thank ACEC Michigan for recognizing this special project with this fantastic award. The state of Michigan is a national leader in the support of intercity passenger rail service, and this project epitomizes what great vision and leadership can achieve in a transportation mode that doesn't often grab headlines. I want to personally thank the MDOT Office of Rail for the opportunity to support them in this project, and it's been a true pleasure to work with Rob Lippert, Tim Hefner, Sean Bates, Ryan Hohenscheid, Mike DeBoer, Megan Cole, and Ryan Weiss through thick and thin over the past 7 years. I need to thank the Quandel staff, Aaron Lee, Mike Meyer, Charles Hoppish, Adam Robillard, and Robin Trembath for their long hours and dedication to our goal of achieving 110-mile-an-hour trains. Also, thanks to the sub-consultant team members, WSP, Advanced Geomatics, and SOMAT Engineering. Also to the FRA and Amtrak staff who collaborated to solve many, many complex problems. Thank you very much. Project with this fantastic award. State of Michigan is a national leader in the support of intercity passenger rail service, and this project epitomizes what great vision and leadership can achieve in a transportation mode that doesn't often grab headlines. I want to personally thank the MDOT Office of Rail for the opportunity to support them in this project, and it's been a true pleasure to work with Rob Lippert, Tim Hefner, Sean Bates, Ryan Hohenscheid, Mike DeBoer, Megan Cole, and Ryan Weiss through thick and thin over the past 7 years. I need to thank the Quandl staff, Aaron Lee, Mike Meyer, Charles Hoppish, Adam Robillard, and Robin Trembath for their long hours and dedication to our goal of achieving 110-mile-an-hour trains. Also, thanks to the sub-consultant team members, WSP, Advanced Geomatics, and SOMAT Engineering. Also to the FRA and Amtrak staff who collaborated to solve many, many complex problems. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all the award recipients today. Before we end the show, we're going to do our live scholarship raffle drawing. I do want to thank all of the sponsors that helped purchase the gifts for the raffle. That would be HRC, OHM Advisors, Prine and Newhoff, PCIA, Ruby and Associates, SME, Testing Engineers and Consultants, and WSP. And now for the live drawing, we're going to start with the $500 gift card for Best Buy. And the winner is Ellen Laurie from WSP. Congratulations. Next, we will draw the winning $500 gift card to Cabela's. And the winner is the firm of Testing Engineers and Consultants. So they will have the Cabela's gift card to split up 150 ways, baby. Next, we will draw the $500 gift card for the Airbnb. And the winner is Andy McCune from Wade Trim. Congratulations, Andy. Our last drawing is for the week stay at the Banachie condo in Hutchinson Island, Florida. And the winner is HRC. Again, a whole firm, I guess, is going to win. So might have to expand the condo. So this concludes our 2021 ACEC Michigan Engineering and Surveying Excellence Program. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Looks like a great day to start taking photos for the 2022 competition. Hopefully we'll be in person at Ford Field. Have a great afternoon, and thank you again.